All this goes right to my shaft.
How did you get here? You told me you parked on the...
Oh my God.
There's something unsettling about the woods after dark. Every snap of a twig, every rustle in the trees, it all feels wrong. Tonight, we're exploring 6 chilling encounters that were caught on camera, each one more disturbing than the last. If you thought camping was peaceful, think again. Let's jump straight into the first encounter. The first video tonight comes from North by Wild West. It is December the 25th, 2014, and while casually filming a holiday greeting, the group suddenly hears a loud noise coming from outside. Naturally curious and slightly alarmed, they rush out with the camera rolling to see what it could be. And that's when they spot a dark figure moving through the trees.
Say Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Got a tree.
What was that?
Oh my God. Did you see that?
Something's behind the garage.
Did you see that?
No, what was it?
It was really big. Oh my God, you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. No way.
That can't be.
What the hell? Oh my God, are you getting this?
I think so.
Oh my God.
Where's it at?
Up in the woods.
As the family enjoys their Christmas, a loud noise interrupts the moment. They quickly head outside, filming as they go, and sure enough, the camera picks up what looks like a black figure weaving between the trees. The footage isn't crystal clear. It was filmed in 2014, but there's no doubt something is out there.
Oh, here goes
Oh, no.
after him. We're real scared of him. Raph! You stay here, Raph. You stay here.
I'm gonna get closer.
Where the heck did it go?
I don't know. I hear something though. I still hear it. Do you guys hear it? Yeah, it is. Riff, come on, Riff. I did too.
Rip! Stay here. Rip!
It's gonna come out in the clearing.
Oh, there it is, right over there.
Oh my God.
Hell is-
Oh my God. We better get back inside, guys.
Yeah.
Their dog ends up escaping and charges toward whatever it is, but then quickly retreats, barking aggressively and clearly shaken. Near the end of the video, they manage to capture another glimpse of it, what appears to be the dark silhouette of a large, Bigfoot-like creature. Some commenters have speculated that the video might be a hoax, but honestly, to me, it feels authentic. It's not some overly dramatic or clearly staged encounter, and the way the dog reacts. You can't fake that kind of fear. In my opinion, this definitely looks like a genuine Sasquatch encounter. Be honest. Could you spend a night out there, alone in the dark, not knowing what's lurking just beyond the trees? Or are you content watching from your blanket-wrapped safety zone? The next horrifying video comes from Leviathan, a YouTube channel focused on mysterious and unexplained phenomena, ranging from eerie sounds and creatures to cryptic number stations and beyond. It is January the 11th, 2020, and Leviathan ventures out to investigate a remote, decaying barn after reportedly hearing unsettling noises coming from inside. As they step into the barn, they're immediately met with a bone-chilling, rattling howl, followed by loud, aggressive banging sounds that echo through the structure. Things escalate fast when items from inside the barn start being thrown at them, seemingly by something unseen. Whatever was in there didn't just want them gone, it wanted them terrified. They didn't stick around to find out what it was and bolted from the scene. Some think it could have been a skinwalker or some sort of cryptid, and honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. All I know is whatever it was, it definitely wasn't human, and it definitely wasn't friendly. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you're enjoying it, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The next chilling video comes from Matty Van Hale, whose channel primarily focuses on overlanding, van life, and adventure camping. His content often showcases his experiences traveling in a van, exploring remote and scenic locations, and living a minimalist lifestyle while on the road. It is March 8th, 2024, and what starts as a peaceful night under the stars quickly turns into something much darker. While trying to relax and enjoy their camp, Matty and his friend are suddenly interrupted by a man in a pickup truck who drives aggressively up to their site, doing donuts and acting intentionally ignorant and reckless.
This guy coming back here in this pickup truck, this guy is a problem. This guy is dangerous. I don't know what his problem is, if he's drunk or high. If you would have saw what he just did, I couldn't grab the camera in time, but all of the dust, he came right in front of our campsite, started doing donuts for a good 1 solid minute, and then drove away. Here, there he is. Black pickup truck. Yeah, this guy's up to something. What? He's coming up here. Oh man, Chocolate Man's out there confronting him. I gotta get out here and see what's going on. I couldn't even get out of the van because it was too dusty.
Necessary? Huh? Was that necessary? There's a lot of people out here. Okay, do what you want, bro. Nah, go ahead. Do what you want, bro. Do what you want. Do what you want. Have a good time.
Man, all you gotta do is just leave.
Not really, but you keep moving.
Just go.
Catch you later.
All right, so I thought I had the video going, but all I got was a picture. So he went and got his crew, and they all came back, started swarming us. So bad stuff's about to go down. All right, we had to leave. They acting like they got guns, so I don't want to die. There's a Chocolate Man in front of me. Ron and Mark's right behind me. And we found another spot on Overlander. I know it's loud in here. This road is really washboard. So we all had to pack up pretty quick and go. The guy came back in another vehicle. So it's at least 3 of them. I know it's 4 of us, but we don't have guns. So I don't want to get all shot up. And this is not the first time this has happened. Something similar to this happened. Where was I? I can't remember. It was just drunks throwing. Oh, I know what it was. It was drunks throwing beer bottles, and they were a little too close for comfort. But these guys were gangsta acting, so time to move on. It sucks, but don't. If this happens to you, don't feel like you got run off, even though that's going to be your first emotion. Just feel like you had the bigger brain in the situation.
As Matty approaches to confront him, things escalate fast. Instead of backing down, the man calls for backup, and before long, more people arrive in their own vehicles, starting to act threatening, like they might be carrying weapons. The peaceful mood of the campsite turns tense and dangerous in a matter of minutes.
And you know, this is not the hill that I'm gonna die on, because I got a great life left to live, and so do you. So this is probably gonna happen, you know. I mean, these guys were in their 20s, and we're all in our 50s. We were sitting around talking about we're all 50 and over. And we had named our camp the Old and Busted Campsite, because we're all old and busted. And we got way too much sense to be hanging around with 3 20-year-old gangsters. So we got another place in mind. It's about 20 minutes away. Okay, so now we're back on some paved roads, so now it's not so loud. So yeah, they kept coming back in different vehicles, and if we would have stayed, here's what would have happened. They would have come back in the middle of the night, and you know, they would have took shots at us, did a drive-by, and if it didn't hit our bodies, it would have, you know, busted out the windshield, put holes in the van. That's what would have happened. I mean, I know these things. I've been around a long time. I know how these things go down. So this is wisdom, my friends. This is wisdom. Let me check on, yeah, Ron's back there, Mark's right behind him. This is what wise people do. They don't let hotheads prevail. It feels like a loss, but it's really a win.
Not wanting any confrontation or to test what these people were capable of, Matty and his group make the smart decision to pack up and leave. He later explains that if they'd stayed, the group most likely would have come back during the night and potentially shot at them. if not directly at them, then at their van windows. Luckily, they got out safely. But it's a grim reminder that when you're out in the wilderness, far from help, you never really know who you're going to run into. And sometimes, it's not spirits or animals you need to worry about. It's people. It's not always the wild that's dangerous. Sometimes, the most terrifying thing you can find in the woods is another person. The next shocking video of the night comes from Shia's Outdoor Adventures, a YouTube channel focused on outdoor recreation, particularly ice fishing, hunting, and Midwestern lake adventures. The channel is known for its raw, unscripted moments, and this one takes a very unexpected turn. It is March the 23rd, 2025, and while quietly ice fishing, the group is suddenly confronted by an angry man who accuses them of wrongdoing.
Morning. Oh yeah. Man, you've been out here every morning and night too, huh?
Yeah. The machine you got here.
Oh yeah, live scope is nice. Any luck the past couple days?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Any nice walleyes?
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother got a real nice one yesterday. But yeah, you gotta be fishing right now.
Yeah.
Prime time.
What's on that thing?
Live scope, LVS
Oh,
34.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All this goes right to my shack. I know it does. You better knock it off.
What?
Yeah.
What? You too then. What are we up to? I don't know what you're even talking about. Jeez, we didn't do nothing to you. Cool, I get to make you go viral, cool. Look at this dip. You see him? Cool. Probably. I know what you drive too. What the f? I know, what the heck? Crazy guy. Look at this guy walking around.
Out of nowhere, the man approaches them and starts getting verbally aggressive, throwing around veiled threats like, "I know where you live, and I know what you drive." You can tell straight away something is off with his tone and behavior.
Look at this guy walking around, yelling at everybody. He must not be catching fish. Look at this guy. Who does he think he is? See him? That's cool. Do it. Hook in. I'm calling a DNR hunt fishing harassment. I got you on video.
You have reached the 24-hour Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources confidential tip hotline. This line is for reporting violations only.
Are you guys the Silverado? Okay, I'm just reporting him for fishing harassment. I was just gonna go get his plate, so feel free to call too, so we get a warden out here quicker.
He came over here and said, I know where you live, I know where you drive.
Exactly. So we both got evidence, or I got it on camera, so.
Really good.
Well, good luck. I mean, I just said good morning this morning because we've been seeing him almost every day out here too. What was that? I know. We're over 100 yards away.
The situation quickly escalates. The man begins pacing around, yelling, and continues being confrontational. At this point, they decide enough is enough and contact the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources to report him for harassment. Eventually, a warden shows up to look into what's going on, and by the end of the whole ordeal, the man actually comes back to apologize, admitting his behavior was completely out of line. I'm not sure what set him off, or why he felt the need to verbally abuse everyone around him, but clearly something wasn't right with him. Maybe he was just having a bad day, but that's never an excuse to treat people like that. There are countless things in this world that we don't fully understand, and sometimes the true dangers lie in the unseen things that go bump in the night or whisper from the shadows. The next video comes from Outdoor Girl Sophie, a YouTube channel run by Sophie, an adventurous woman from Denmark who documents her solo camping, hiking, and outdoor living experiences. Her videos are grounded in real personal moments and often include wild camping trips, gear advice, and reflections from nature. It is July the 16th, 2025, and Sophie heads out for a solo camping trip on a rainy weekday evening in a small forest near her home in Denmark. Although she starts out feeling optimistic, she admits to battling some anxiety about being alone in a forest that's a bit too close to the city and more exposed than she'd like.
There's a dead mosquito in here. Extra protein. I definitely have enough food. I think my food have attracted all the mosquitoes. My worst enemy. Okay, let's see. It's good. It could use some extra spices. I forgot to bring some pepper or some chili, but it tastes good. I know that I made it sound like there was too much food here, but I ate it all. So now I'm very full. Now I cleaned up after my dinner. So now should be the time where I put up the tent and get ready for the night.
She sits down to enjoy her dinner while swatting away mosquitoes, and then tidies up her cooking setup. Calm and collected, but still visibly uneasy underneath.
I don't think I feel like staying here for the night. Like, I can hear loud music in the distance. And I can hear cars very close by. Oh, now there is a guy biking right here. Yeah, I think I need to pack up and then just go home in my bed. I will probably not post this video, or I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty boring camping video when I'm not gonna camp. I feel a bit silly. But yeah, I'm gonna pack up.
That unease starts to build. Distant loud music echoes through the trees, and then a random biker appears in the area, which really tips the mood for her. At that point, she decides it's not worth pushing through and starts packing up to leave.
Packed up all my stuff, got my backpack on, and now I'm gonna walk to the train station and go back home and sleep there. I feel, yeah, as if I'm not successful with this trip, and it's a bit annoying, but also I just need to listen to myself, and I didn't feel good about staying here. So I'm gonna go home. I guess my colleagues will also be happy about that tomorrow, that I'm not coming straight from the forest to the office. So now I'm on my way back home. Feel a bit silly having a tent and a sleeping bag and everything in my backpack and then heading home. Now I can just...
With that unsettled feeling still lingering, she walks back through the forest to catch the train home. Personally, I think she absolutely made the right call. If your gut is telling you something's off, especially on a solo camping trip, it's not worth ignoring. Camping is supposed to be peaceful, and once that sense of peace is gone, you'll be up all night with your mind racing. Trusting your instincts might just be the safest and smartest decision you can make. Before the next clip, if you're enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The last video of the night comes from One Rod, One Reel Fishing, a popular YouTube channel run by Mike that focuses on fishing adventures, spontaneous trips, and real-world outdoor encounters. The content blends entertaining fishing with unexpected situations and down-to-earth experiences. It is May the 4th, 2021, and while fishing along what they believed to be a public river, things take a turn when they're suddenly confronted by an irate man who claims they're trespassing on private property. He insists they must have passed through a locked gate or ignored posted signs, but the group doesn't recall seeing anything of the sort.
Did you come in on the state land, the state parking lot? Were you trespassing? What was the name of the parking lot?
You can get out of here.
Look, you guys know you're playing games, so just be truthful with me, and then I don't send it to DEC. I just want your license so I have it on record. If I catch it on any of my cameras again, then I will send you.
I'm not trying to play games with you, sir. Had I known it was your property, then we would have left. And now that you're telling us, we won't come back.
Show me where you walk, and I'll show you the.
Yeah, sure.
I'll show you the no trespassing.
Sure thing. No problem. Let's go. No problem, sir.
I'll meet you. Tell the boys that I'll pack up and meet at the bottom over here. Get them all. How did you get here? You told me you parked on the state land. There's no way, this way on the state land, you didn't get to this spot. You got to this spot without swimming, and you're not wet.
We were waiting in the river.
Do you want to walk down? It's not that way. That's all my property.
I'm walking in the woods, it might be easier.
So great. You're on. If you are publicly on property that is not yours, I have a right to ask for your identification. Otherwise, I promise you, with my motorcycles and all the boys up there, we're going to get to your car before you. We're going to take a picture of every license plate, and I'm going to have your picture that can tie to your license and your driver's license.
We parked past and parked in a parking lot right there, and it did say.
Then you went through a gate, correct?
No, there's no gate. There's no gate.
First of all, I'm not comfortable with the way you're talking to us.
I'm not comfortable with the way you're talking to me. Stand on my property.
You're being very aggressive. So, what we're going to do...
It's my property.
We had no idea.
You know you're not on the right property. Do you own any property in here? Because I own from all the way down there until all the way up there. Great. You know what we can do? We can go. I'll have the rest of my crew call the DEC. I'll meet Ranger Jim here with you guys, and you can get formally cited if that's what you'd like.
We're going to leave, and we apologize, okay?
Okay, so when I asked you where you parked, why are you lying to me?
Because why do I want to tell you where I parked? You seem like a dangerous individual.
Oh, stop with your dangerous millennial crap. Right now, you're on my property, and if you parked up there, you went through a combo gate that you either had a key to, or you stole my combination.
All right, let me. I'll handle.
So start telling the truth instead of playing games with me. And you can post it wherever you want.
Yeah,
I don't care,
sir. We literally came. We're 4 miles from the parking lot. 4 miles. We came through.
Show it to me on your GPS.
There's no. There's no connection here.
I got mine.
Okay.
As they're fishing peacefully, the man starts shouting at them from a distance. He marches over and begins aggressively accusing them of trespassing, clearly furious and confrontational from the start.
Show me yours.
Yeah, but no, we don't want to tell you where our car is because it seems like...
Stop. You're on my property. I can have you arrested for being on my property.
We're not trying
and you're
to
playing a game with me, which you shouldn't be doing. If you just answered me honestly from the beginning, when I simply asked you, where did you park?
Why do I want to tell you where I parked? We were honest.
When you're standing on my property, and then you're hiking up into my property, that's not along the river. And for the record, I own to the midpoint of the river. You're walking up onto my roads, and you can get that all on your little recording right there, as I'm doing as well. Right? I know it's on, and he's got the GoPro. I'm not an idiot. I may be older than you, but I'm not dumb.
No, this is just silly.
And how many times? What's silly? You're standing on my property, and you're giving me an attitude.
I'd hope that you can enjoy your fishing. We can kindly leave. We made a mistake. We didn't know it was your property.
Great. Give me your name.
So we're going to leave. Why do I want to give you my name?
Because you're standing on private property.
It seems like you're going to do something.
Yeah, I'm going to turn you in because you're giving me an attitude. Him, I'm not. He's standing on the road. There's signs on the road.
Yeah,
and for him to be where he's standing, you had to walk on my roads, and you know it.
The road that we...
appreciate you being polite right now.
Yeah.
I'll put the phone away, right? Phone's
Sure.
off.
Yeah.
Right?
I appreciate that.
If he's lying to me and playing games and saying, hey, Billy, get out of here, it's bull. And we both know it, right?
Yeah.
If you're on somebody else's property, just be polite. And I would say, hey, guys, you're on my property.
That's fair.
It's public.
we're about to go, bro. I mean, we're cool. So we're not going to come back here, and we apologize.
You can. Just look at the maps.
Okay.
You're crystal clear where you are.
Gotcha.
But you're standing, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the information, and like you said you own this half of the river from the post sign, and about approximately how far down do you own, just out of curiosity?
Further than you can walk.
Further than I can walk. Okay, so just know that
State land is all the way down past.
What's the name of the road?
The state land is all the way down past that.
Okay.
You guys can fish that side. You want to and fish up through, you can cross over into there.
Stay on this side, okay.
Here is your private property.
Okay, gotcha.
Right?
All right.
I got my neighbors and their kids. There's shooting ranges up there. You end up creating a danger for yourself and a risk for us.
Sure.
That's not good.
Yeah, I agree. And we apologize, and thank you for the information. So in the future, if we do come here, we'll be sure to stay off your land.
River you're fishing on? Where is the state land in the next river? There? Come on, I'll walk with you guys. Show me how you walked in. Come. Listen, he and I are cool. You and I don't really understand your attitude standing on my property and you're breaking the law. So go ahead.
I apologize. You were scaring me a little bit.
You're scaring me too. I'm out here with my family and I got my boys up there and you guys are on my property.
And I apologize now that we know there's your property. I'm very, very, very sorry.
But you knew it was my property when you went out of it. Because if you got to this point, unless you swam, there's no way, and you and I both know it, and all you had to do was be honest from the beginning, I would have given you a hard time, because I got kids a little bit older than you. And I understand the mentality. It's okay if you cut a corner every once in a while, but if you're on somebody's property, it's perfectly fair for me to ask for your information.
Okay, thank you.
After ranting for a while and throwing around threats, he eventually starts to calm down, but not for long. He continues accusing them of illegally accessing his land, then suddenly switches back to talking down to one of the guys without any real reason, reigniting the tension.
And you know you didn't walk down along the river to get to this point, correct? Yes or no? So, for you to do it, you had to walk up past my neighbors' houses up over there.
So, sir, just
walk. I'll just walk with you.
Okay, you can walk with the. I'll let you know, 95% we walked across the river. The other 5% we never saw a single house. Just let you know. But yeah,
no way down here. It's a 50-foot drop.
Yeah,
there's no way
we scaled it.
Exactly. So then you're up at my neighbor's house.
Okay. Oh, we did not see any house, but yeah, we can go ahead and go.
And where you entered on the other side, there's a no trespassing sign right there. I put up 4 of them.
And do be careful, it is a bit slippery on these rocks.
Thank you.
Go, hey. Hey, go. All right, guys, so that was a bit of a mess. We're gonna try to break it down here, but basically that guy claims that we walked across the driveway through a gate to get down there, which we did nothing of the sort. We parked in a public parking lot, completely public. And because I know some of you guys are gonna be asking, public parking lot, and here's the sign. There is nothing here that's posted. As you can see, the sign is, I guess, blocked out for whatever reason. The only thing that's interesting is it does appear that people have been using it for some shooting practice. And we walked either down by the bank or we went full send and hiked up mountains and stuff. And we're on this trail right here where it's literally marked. It's literally a marked trail.
Totally public here. And the area that we went through, we were wading up the river the entire time. And we just happened to scale a cliff and continue onward. Yeah. And once we got up to him, there were posted signs on the land, but we were fishing the river. So honestly, we parked in a public lot. We were fishing a public river. We waded up the river. It seemed a little illegitimate. And that's why I wasn't willing to give that guy any information. It's just, he came across a little bit aggressive. He was scaring me a little bit. And my first instinct was, all right, pretty much run away from, like, just get out of here.
If you see a guy who seems like a little bit aggressive, I don't blame you. And you're definitely not required to give him any information, considering he's not law enforcement.
Exactly. And we don't even know to trust him, because he's just some random guy out here.
And it sounds to me like the information he was giving sounded a little bit sketchy. Like those posted signs, anyone can put a posted signs anywhere. those were way up on the land, so that's the way that was. But he's claiming that he owns half of the river, like 20 miles down. As far as I can walk is what he said, and I can walk a far ways. So if he owns half of the river, half of the land, he owns, I don't even know how many acres. I mean, he technically owns all this on the trail that's marked.
Which is totally not true.
I don't think it's true. I can't say for certain, but I feel like it's not true.
And also, he wouldn't understand our claim that we walked up the river. He said that we were on his roads for sure. So he was getting mad that we were lying to him. We told him the truth. We said, sorry, we had no idea we were fishing here, and we waded up the river. We did not go on his roads, which he was claiming. I guess his roads must be somewhere back here. But
I've been fishing this entire day with Sky. I have not seen any trace of a road, any gates, any houses, none of that. The only thing I've seen was the river, the rocks, and this trail right here that's marked, has markings on it. But
He even tries to follow them back to their car, but eventually gives up. The strange part is that everything from where they parked to where they walked to the river looked like public land. No signs, no fences, nothing suggesting it was private. Honestly, if the guy hadn't approached them so aggressively and threatening from the start, the whole thing might have gone down a lot differently. He just seemed like a bit of a loose cannon. Sky made the right call wanting to get out of there when he did, but I'll let you decide who you think was really in the wrong here. We appreciate you for watching. If these creepy encounters gave you chills, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next drop. There's always another mystery waiting just around the corner.